In and out, okay. Yeah, because he's saying that he was in her life this whole time, so I don't know what to believe from him or not. But if you want, I'm going to give you the panel if you want to come up and to tell everybody, your side and everything, because I seen that live last night that you were in and they were bashing you pretty hard, and I don't think that that's okay to do, because nobody knows what happened to Becca. Nobody. And so I want to give you the panel to say what you need to say if you want to do that. And here we have no judgment whatsoever. But if you do come up, Courtney, I will not bring anybody else up to the panel. It will just be me and you. Thank you for liking the live. I'm waiting to find out if Courtney wants to come up to the panel or not. I'm not bringing anybody up to the panel but Courtney. Okay, Courtney. Well, whenever you're ready to say what you got to say, the panel's open. Because we just spoke about this in a message. You said that you wanted to go live and talk. Hi, Heart. It's okay. Hi.
Hello.
How
So
are
what's the
you?
I'm good. What's the convo about?
So I'm covering a case and about Rebecca Park. She's missing and she's pregnant. Was pregnant,
I
and
heard
her
about that.
mom. Yeah, her mom was in here. She wanted
Mhm.
to talk about what was going on today because we were in a live earlier and some girl said Rebecca's name on live and then dropped immediately. We don't know why she said it or anything, and we're trying to get clarification from her mom about what's going on.
Oh.
So there's a lot going around, and there's a lot of made up stories that's going around, and we're just trying to get clarification from her mom. I've had her on here before, a couple of days ago, but like I said,
Mhm.
we don't know what's going on.
I heard she's 22
Yeah.
and pregnant. That's all I heard. I didn't hear anything else. What state is she from?
It's out of Michigan, I think it is, if I'm
Michigan?
correctly. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So yeah, there's a
Oh
lot
boy.
of stuff that's going around that's not true. Honestly, I don't know what's true and what's not true. This whole
Yeah.
case is full of crazy crap that's going on.
People just make things up and then spread things on the internet, and you never know what's the truth and what's not. So it's kind of, you know.
Yeah. Well, her mom pops in and out. She's in the comments, but I don't know. Yeah,
Well,
she
I'm
is.
praying for her. I'm praying for her little girl. I hope they find her and her grandbaby.
Yeah, and she is overdue.
Oh my god.
She was the baby is supposed to be born already, but yeah, like I said, we don't know what's going on.
Oh my god. How far along was she? Did her mom say?
She was actually due, I think, like 3 days after she went missing, or 2 days after she went missing. I have to look at
Oh
my
my
notes,
god.
but yeah,
So she was like ready. Oh my
yeah.
god. The world we live in today is just
I
it's
think.
insane.
Hold on a minute, because I'm gonna invite her up, because I think she knows more about Rebecca. Maybe she can clarify some things.
So yeah, somebody just put she was due the 18th.
Yeah.
My god.
Hi.
Hello.
So, do you know Rebecca and Courtney and all them?
Yeah, Rebecca's my cousin.
Okay. Could you maybe clear some things up for us, if that's possible?
I can clear as much as I know of.
Okay. So, um, first thing I want to ask, if it's too much, just let me know and we'll just not talk about it. But, Brad, did he fail his polygraph test?
I'm being told that he did.
Okay. And did Kimmy fail hers as well?
From what I've heard, Kimmy hasn't taken one.
Okay, because there was a lot of speculation going around saying that she took one, and apparently they got the information that she failed it at 3 a.m. this morning. So I don't know.
I haven't heard anything about Kimmy taking one at all. But it seems like all three of them, one way or another, have a reason why they can't take it. It could affect it.
Okay, and has Courtney taken a lie detector test or no?
From what I was hearing, um, on the scanner she was taken last night or yesterday to Mount Pleasant to take one, but Again, everybody online keeps twisting everything, so I can't give you a 100% answer on that.
Okay. And then the whole bus thing that Kimmy put her on a bus or Courtney put her on the bus. Can you clear that up for us of who said who what?
Courtney said that Kimmy put her on a bus to Tennessee.
Okay.
I have no idea if that's true or not, but
Okay.
it would be nice if it was true.
That would be great if it was true.
And then has the boyfriend been out looking or no?
Becca's boyfriend,
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you. I haven't seen him. I heard he was on, he was there for like one of the first searches, but beyond that, I couldn't tell you.
Okay. And then who do you know somebody named Audrey or Audrey?
I don't.
Because I was in a live earlier and she said Becca, and then as soon as she said Becca, she dropped out. So we don't know if she was telling somebody she was talking about Becca or if, you know, it was Becca. We don't know. But we were all confused because we heard it and we're like, what does that mean?
Like it sounded almost like she was talking to Becca.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Because she said Becca and then somebody answered and she dropped out.
Did you get the girl's name?
Her name's Audrey.
Mm.
I wasn't the hold on, let me I wasn't the only one that was in the live, so let me bring up Desiree because she heard it too. The daughter of the lady. Okay, so Des is down in the comments. She heard it as well. Yeah, see, we were all on the live when it happened. Ow, ow, ow.
The daughter of the lady who claims Becca hid at her house for 2 weeks in a camper.
Is that who she? Okay, let me bring that person up to clarify what they're saying.
Yeah.
If they can come up. Um, Plants for Days, do you want to come up to the panel? Her name is Audrey. Yeah, Audrey. But when I asked Courtney who that was, she had no idea who that was. So it must have not have been a friend or anything.
Okay, like I just want to make this clear. I am Becca's cousin, but Becca knew a lot of people. And a lot of people that I don't affiliate with or speak of or like even know of because I just wasn't like interested in that part of her life.
Okay.
But like there's people coming up that I didn't even know existed in her life. So I mean there is a possibility that could be somebody that she knows, but I couldn't tell you if she knows her or not.
Okay, Plants for Days says Austin was allegedly who was hiding Becca in the camper at Audrey's mom's house.
I also heard that Austin has a black car. And then apparently he went out of state like shortly after she went missing or something. He said that he was out of state when she went missing, but then someone also confirmed that he was not out of state when she went missing, that he was actually here in Michigan, and then after that he went out of state.
Okay, so my question is why would Becca want to just if Becca just walked away? Why would she want to do that? Why would she just want to walk away from everything?
Okay, from my opinion, I can't give you a 100% answer on whether or not the state would take her baby or not because I don't know. Honestly, the only real person that would know that is Becca and maybe Rich, but even then, you never know. As far as like, I don't want to be rude or anything, but I have seen Rich get physical with her, and the environment she was in, it wasn't great. So the only thing I can even think of is the reason that she would take off is to get away from something like that. She really wanted this baby this time. She really wanted it. She was really excited for this baby. And I give her kudos if she did really just take off. Because, I mean, good on her. I wouldn't blame her to want to leave and raise that baby somewhere else.
And did she have other kids that were taken from her?
Um, let's see.
I mean, if you
From
don't
what
know.
from what I know, from what Becca told me, she didn't get them taken. She voluntarily gave them up to her adoptive mom.
Okay. So she could have just walked away and said, I'm not doing it anymore and just left. This could have been a reason why, is because she wanted to keep the baby
Right.
and to get away from what was going on at the
Right.
home.
Right. I
Okay.
mean, she's taken off before.
Has she
Um,
ever went MIA like this? No contact, nothing with the family? Or has she contacted somebody and said, hey, I'm okay, but I'm not, there or anything?
I have no idea. If I'm being honest, I only became a part of Becca's life probably like 3 years ago because she was raised outside of the family, so nobody knew where she was. And then I just started getting in contact with her probably like 3 years ago, and that's when we started having a relationship. But from there, any like other people like Kimmy and all them say that she has done this before. And Kimmy has said that she's hidden her out before.
Okay, my next question is Kimmy and Rebecca close or no?
If you want my honest opinion, it's like they have like a love-hate relationship. They argue a lot, but they do like care for each other. Like they've always stayed in contact, and that's why I was really surprised that if she went anywhere that she didn't contact Kimmy. It's just weird to me because Kimmy has hit her out before, so why wouldn't she just reach out to Kimmy about it again?
And then and then Rebecca's father, um, has he been in and out of in and out of Rebecca's life? Because Courtney said that he was in and out of their life for a very long time.
Yeah. From
So
my understanding, he just started getting in contact with her just recently as well.
okay, so all this stuff that he's saying that he was in contact with her and all that this whole time is BS, basically.
I couldn't tell you that because I'm not Becca or him. Like, I mean, if they had any interaction, I couldn't tell you because she's never spoke about him.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm just trying to clear up a lot of things that are online that are not true, and I see a lot of that. And I'm just like,
Oh yeah, that's what's got me confused. Like, I just want to find Becca, and every time I come on here to try to figure out any lead or figure out anything, like there's always something new coming up or, like setting me in a different direction. Every day I feel like I'm trying to look in different areas, different ways, different places, different people. I feel like I can't get a straight storyline at all.
and a lot of misinformation that's
Right.
out there. Okay, yeah, because that's because I've been in contact with Courtney. And so with me opening up the panel, I always give Courtney and now you the chance to say what you want to say. Sorry, that's my dogs. say what you want to say so others can help find Rebecca and maybe clear up everything that's being said out there as much as you know.
Right.
So, I mean, you have the floor. I'll let you talk. I'll mute so you can talk and say what you want to say. But for everybody that's in here, there's 16 people, but you know how the internet is. Somebody takes something off and goes with it.
Oh, I know.
So, if you want to say something, you can say it. People will listen, and then we can talk some more after that. But I'll let you have the floor and you can say what you want, okay?
Okay. Um, I think my biggest deal is I don't know whether I'm looking for Becca or if I'm looking for a body. And I think that all these like stories that keep coming out, like at first Kimmy didn't have any clue where she was, and then it went from that to she knew who did it and then knew all the details after 20 plus days. But why would anybody in their right mind do that? Why would you keep that secret? Why would you keep that? Why would it just doesn't? It blows my mind. Like if something happened to my sister, and I knew the details, regardless if someone threatened me or not, that would be told. Um, I want. I just want the truth. That's it. I want people to speak the truth. If you really want them home, why not speak the truth? Why throw everybody through a loop and throw them in all these different directions if you want her found? And why hasn't Rich spoken up at all either? That's another thing that's a little weird to me. I also was wondering, Courtney said that Becca came over to get Tide Pods and then it was something to do with an inheritance. Well, I asked Courtney how long they were sitting in the driveway before the vehicle came and got her. Courtney told me about 45 minutes to an hour, that they were in the car waiting for Becca's ride. Excuse me. So, was that person that distance from Courtney's house for them to drive to her house? That's my first question. And then another question is, who they have the phone. How can they not track who she was in contact with? Even if it was deleted, there would have to be someone that she was in contact with before asking for the ride. Correct? Even if she deleted it, there's got to be someone that she was in contact with to come give her a ride. How are they not able to find any of that on any of her phones?
How many phones did Becca have?
I don't know how many phones she has. I do know that she did have quite a few phones. Um, they found the one on the trail, and then I went to Rich's and got the other phone. See, Rich had a phone that was logged into Becca's info because it was Becca's phone. It was the iPhone. And that's how Rich tracked her other phone that was phoned down the 2-track. So I'm really confused as to why that phone wasn't given to the cops from the beginning. But I went over there with Kimmy and we got the phone from him. He was telling me that it didn't work and you couldn't charge it and it won't turn on, and he didn't know where it was. But when we went in the bedroom, he had it right underneath his pillow and it turned on. That phone was given to the cops, so that's only 2 phones that I know of. A lot of people are saying 4 phones, 3 phones. I only know of 2.
Okay, and why is everybody saying something about carpet being cut out of Courtney's house or something like that?
I have no idea. I went in there when the team went in there, and they're calling him Bounty. I went in there with him, and I wasn't really paying attention. I guess I probably should have. So I guess I don't really know. But me knowing Courtney for all these years, I do know that she does shift up her living room a lot.
Okay. And you are, can you clarify for the chat one more time that who are you to Rebecca?
She's my cousin.
Okay. Yeah, because I just wanted to clarify that again for the chat because people are like, that's her friend. No, that's her cousin.
Yeah, she's
So,
my cousin.
um, Ashley, do you have anything to ask?
Yes. Have they brought cadaver dogs?
From what I'm hearing, they did.
They did. And did it pick up any scent?
I don't think so. I did hear that they did go over and get some items from Rich, some like clothing items that had her scent. But from what I'm understanding, they did not hit on anything.
Cause, yeah, cause you would think because if allegedly she went and got picked up by some stranger, correct? That's what the story is.
Yeah,
So wouldn't her scent be picked up right there, like
right.
to where maybe the end of the street?
Well, that's what I don't understand. Like, if she were to get from vehicle to vehicle, wouldn't that scent be right there?
Yeah, her scent would end, I assume, right there. And um, in my own
And how was
opinion,
and if her phone was down there, how did they not hit off of that scent too?
yeah, definitely. It could have been what Mind of Monsters calls sniffer dogs, which they sniff for rugs. And a lot of times, because really good cadaver dogs, I think they're pretty pricey to get out there.
Right,
Um, it could have been, those type of dogs, which they need to get actual cadaver dogs out there because those are the ones that will find out
right.
and write this whole story.
It would help with everything.
Do we know when was the last day that Rebecca's boyfriend seen her?
From my understanding, it was the same day that she went missing.
Okay, and then let me go in the comments right here because people are asking. Um, Misty asked, "What do you think happened to Rebecca?"
I don't know. It's so hard to like because from the beginning, I my hope was that she just took off, to take care of the baby and get out of the situation that she was in. But like the more and more stuff that keeps coming out, the harder I am having with believing that she is alive or with us anymore. It's getting really strenuous emotionally.
Yeah. Hi. I just figured I would bring you up so you can ask the questions that you want. I just ask everybody to be respectful to her cousin because her cousin, like she said, she doesn't know what's going on with Rebecca.
Right,
So just be really respectful to the
right.
family member.
So have they questioned her boyfriend at all? Or do you know?
From my understanding, they have.
What I don't understand is why would they leave another child in the home if they have Courtney as a suspect, supposedly?
I could not tell you. Like,
That's crazy.
um, I couldn't even tell you why they're doing half the stuff they're doing. I don't feel like they're giving justice to Rebecca at all. I don't feel like they're putting any effort whatsoever into it. Like they should be.
Right.
Like, and now we got people all out there searching, and which is great.
Yeah, I saw in one live they were searching the trails behind the home.
Yep, I've been out there and I tracked exactly where the coordinates were for the phone. And where I found it to be, it definitely wasn't just slung out. Like you had to actually go down that pathway to actually have it be there. Like you couldn't just swing or throw it off the main road and it land there. There's no way. Like so you
Right.
had to like intentionally go down that road or down that two track and then onto another two track is where I found it. So you had to be down that way for the phone to end up there.
So you found it there? You didn't let the police
No,
find
I
it
didn't
there?
find it. I
Oh.
didn't find it. I just went where the coordinates said that what the phone was.
Oh.
Someone had already found it, and then I was sent the coordinates, and I went to the coordinates exactly where they tracked the phone to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so somebody is asking, she said, ask her please where the freezer always when she was there.
I have no idea. I didn't know anything about a freezer. I didn't pay attention.
So did they have like a 360 app, or how did they find that phone?
Okay, so Rich, which is Becca's father to her baby, he had a phone that was logged into Becca's information, like her email and everything. And he clicked the find my phone, so it tracked where Rebecca's other phone was.
Which you can do that.
Yep.
Okay, so my question is the day that Rebecca went missing, did Rebecca and Courtney get into a fight, or did Rebecca and Kimmy get into a fight, or did any of them get into an argument with Rebecca at the time that she went missing?
That I can't tell you. The only people that could really tell you is one of them three.
Okay.
Like I know there was some like altercations about the inheritance or whatever, like some disagreements, and apparently some envelopes were given to the girls that was supposed to have inheritance money in it, but there was nothing in the envelopes.
What was the inheritance money from?
She's saying that it was from my aunt Sandy who passed away, which would have been Becca's grandma.
Hmm.
And then was that, I know that um Courtney was saying there was a check that was supposed to be there or whatever for Rebecca, but it wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't know anything about no check or anything like that. I just like, in my opinion, it doesn't seem like my aunt Sandy didn't really have the kind of money. She just didn't, and whatever was left was given to my grandma, and it was used for her funeral. But my dad did end up paying Courtney off because when my aunt Sandy passed away, she left the portion of property that was owned by my aunt got split in half, and half got given to her sister and half got given to Courtney. Well, Courtney didn't want the land or whatever, so my dad and my grandma paid Courtney off for that her part of the land, which was the $2,000, which is that receipt that everybody's seeing from Russell Fox.
$2,000 for property?
Yeah, just a little tiny portion of property.
Hi, Val. Okay, so what what I would like to try to understand, and this could be just me, but with everything that has, with all the stories that have been put out, right? So Courtney has a story that she put out.
Mm-hmm.
Kimmy has a story that she put out. Brad has his story. Rich has his story. So with all these stories that are being put out, it all seems that it goes back to, well, that's not what I said, or that's not my alibi, or that's not this and that's not that. There's so many stories that are have changed within the past couple of weeks since she's been gone. Why is it that their stories are completely changing each day. And it's no disrespect to anybody. I'm just trying to wrap my head around why so many
No, we
stories
all
are
are.
going
It
on.
doesn't make sense to any of us, I promise you.
Well, I heard, did Kimmy used to hide Rebecca sometimes?
Yes.
See, I don't understand why they're not tracing if she supposedly got on a bus. I wonder if they're tracing that right now.
Well, that was only said that's the first time that was said was last night.
In a lot of
Anything anything
cases,
about her being put on a bus was only said last night.
Yeah, Courtney sent me the screenshot of the whole bus um conversation with Kimmy.
Oh wow.
in a lot of these cases, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
hear you.
Okay. In a lot of these cases, they'll a lot of times the sheriff's department or the detectives will let people pretty much out themselves. So they are literally all every single one of them are pretty much just giving it up, giving all the candy to the detectives with being up on all these lives and saying all these different stories. It's all going to catch up with them.
Oh yeah, I agree 100%. Like
Oh,
everybody's
yeah.
like, just keep letting them talk, keep letting them talk. Yes, keep letting them talk because I myself have thought about going through and looking through all these videos and like writing down any like similarities or consistencies just to piece it together.
Well,
Because
there's
somewhere in these stories, there's some kind of consistency.
Okay, well, there is a story out there. In fact, it's even on video too, of Courtney screaming at the people across the street that were there, screaming that she's not going to come home, that Rebecca's not going to come home.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, there's a video there of her screaming at the
Protesters.
protesters,
Mhm.
screaming that Rebecca's never going to come home.
Yeah, I seen that video.
Yeah.
And then another question. I know I'm asking you a lot of questions. I'm so sorry
You're
about that.
fine.
But could Audrey, Austin's mom, possibly be hiding her out?
Okay, I don't have much experience with this, but since Becca's been gone, I've been told all types of stories about her taking off and people hiding her. I'm just gonna say this because this is in my own opinion. I think anybody could be hiding her out. Just because there's been so many stories of other people doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if someone's hiding her out, you would think they would come forward so all this would stop.
Right. But and I was also thinking this last night, like, look at all this stuff that is happening.
Right?
Like if Rebecca's gone and she's hiding, what would make her want to come back to this?
That's very
Like I would
true.
be petrified.
Oh, right. Have the news come at you and all that.
No.
Yeah, we were just talking about why Rebecca would leave. I mean, we can recap for you guys. I asked why Rebecca would leave and her cousin. You can say what you said, so I'm not putting words in your mouth and they can hear it from you. But I asked her cousin why Rebecca would be hiding, and I'll just let her tell you guys why we think that she would be hiding and not wanting to come home.
The only reason I can think of is if she really wanted this baby this time. She was ready to be a mom and she was really excited and I've never seen her that way with the other pregnancy she had. She didn't seem too connected with him. But this one, she really was excited and she was getting herself prepared and gathering stuff and trying to change her life slowly. But the only thing I can think of is her leaving is to protect the baby and get out of the situation she's been in, like with the rugs and the boyfriend. And as you clearly, everybody can see the chaos around her. And I don't know if they could possibly if CPS would take the baby or not, because the other two, from my understanding, were given voluntarily.
Was Rebecca, what did she use at all during her pregnancy with this one or no?
Um, I really don't want to put her business out there, but I can
That,
say me and her being close, we have spoken about it, and she was doing what she had to do. It
okay.
didn't happen right away, but she was slowly working towards it.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't mean to overstep. I was just wondering
It's
because a
okay.
lot
I
of
just don't
people.
want to blast her like that, but she was doing what she had to do.
Okay. Yeah, because there was a lot of talk going around saying that she was still using and stuff like that. So I just wanted to um clarify, but I completely understand you don't want to you know, overstep or put her business out there with that. I'm sorry that I brought that up. I didn't.
No, it's okay.
Was she really close with you?
What?
Can I
Was she?
interrupt for 1 second because there's an update? I was listening over on Illy's page and Chef is over there. I don't know who they're in contact with, but they're listening to the police scanners and they're saying that they're asking for caution tape.
Oh
So
God.
they found some things, but I don't know what. But they said the police are asking for caution tape. So I just wanted to come up and say that.
Um,
Thank you.
do you want me to let you go so you can contact the family or whatever, and then I can message you later if you want? Or
I mean, that's all that was said, so I don't know. I was gonna go back and see what's going on, but Chef is on her panel, so and he's in contact with somebody, so he's telling everybody, hold on, hold on. So
okay, do you want? I mean, we can stay live and wait if you want to go and check, sis, and see what's going on.
okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you
Okay,
okay?
I'm gonna go too. Like I'm gonna go check
Okay.
Yeah, you probably should.
and see what's
Yeah.
going on.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna end the live, you guys, really quick,
Okay.
so we can find out what's going
Yeah, I'm
on.
gonna head over there too. I want to find out too.
Okay, and then yeah, I'll be back. Ash,
Okay.
let's go and check and see what's going on because we need to.
Yes, definitely. Let's just pray for everybody involved, and hope that is just this is nothing and that she's still okay.
Yeah. Okay, so let's head over to Chef's and see what's going on. Thank you everybody for joining. Really appreciate it. I'll see you guys later.
Okay.